It's not a secret to anyone that Venezuela is in the middle of a crisis and has been for several years. According to some estimates, over 7 million Venezuelans have fled the country in the last 2 decades in search of a better life. Maduro's human rights record has a lot to do with the exodus. So when a movie comes along that looks to encapsulate this moment in time for Venezuelans everywhere, it's bound to make a splash. Simón has been doing just that, setting box office records in the country and becoming a symbol for Venezuelans abroad, a fled in mass of the hundreds of screenings it's had so far. After a long road, Simón is finally available to stream in Latin America via Netflix and is available to rent in the US through the film's official website. So, what can you expect from it, you ask? Here are 3 reasons why you should watch Simón now. Number 1. The Venezuelan backdrop. Simón tells the story of Simón, a young freedom fighter who manages to escape Venezuela after being subjected to torture. He flees to Miami, where the movie finds him battling trauma and guilt as he attempts to achieve political asylum. The context is all too vivid, as it focuses mainly on the 2017 protests that led to brutal repression and countless accusations of torture by government forces. Simón doesn't shy away from the tortures, choosing to display them in all their brutality, making for a difficult but necessary watch. The tortures themselves were constructed from real-life testimonies provided to director Diego Vicentini by survivors of El Helicoide, the most infamous torture prison in Caracas, Venezuela. Number 2. Technical merits. Besides carrying a powerful message, Simón is also very good. The script, written by Vicentini himself, is full of nuances and complex characters. The title character, played masterfully by Kristen McGaffney, is filled with contradicting emotions, make the film feel more like a psychological thriller than anything else. Supporting performances are also very strong, as is the cinematography, sound design, and the production design, especially in the torture scenes, which, and I can't stress this enough, are extremely well executed. Number 3. The lasting message. Even though it is clearly a film that denounces the Maduro regime and its human rights record, Simón is not by any means a propaganda movie made by the Venezuelan opposition. Simón refuses to provide clear-cut answers or roadmaps to how to solve the crisis. Its message is about the toll this era has had on Venezuelan expats and difficult exercise of moving forward without forgetting where you come from. And that message seems to have struck a chord with thousands of spectators so far. Let us know if you agree.